She is without doubt the first lady of television. Of course, it's Cilla Black. It's a long walk. It's lovely to see you. It's a long walk, that. You need sandwiches for the journey.
Well, it's in 3D as you walk down. I mean, if you're blind, you can't really see, and I can't see.
Well, we can see you. That's the important thing. Now, there's so many things to talk about with you.
I know.
Where do we start? Let's start with Blind Date, right?
Why don't we? Yeah.
I mean, I was watching it a couple of weeks back, and there was a... I know you get some couples who dislike each other, but this night it was open warfare. That guy who was the...
Oh, with the thong, that fellow with the thong between his bum.
Yes, and a tattoo on his Oliver Reed, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was our David, wasn't he? He worked on the trains as well as being, you know, he did a bit in his spare time, didn't he?
Yes, I'm not surprised.
You know, he was a strippogram. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. The fellow with the blonde who went out with Eileen.
Yeah.
And she said...
To Antigua or somewhere.
To Antigua. It was a lovely
Really?
date. And she said, I'd rather kiss a crab. And when she said...
Didn't seem to throw him, though, did it?
No, he loved it all. I mean, you know, people were watching the screens and go, whoa. But, I mean, I quite liked him. I really liked him.
What do you like about him, Cilla?
Well, because he was good value on television.
Oh, he's good television, brilliant
television. He was great value on television, and so was Eileen in a leopard skin, sort of all-in-one cat suit. She was terrific. I loved that. I mean, I thought it was really wonderful. And they were middle-aged, and why shouldn't we have fun when we're middle-aged, Des?
What are you looking at me for? Just a boy.
Why shouldn't we have fun?
Blind Date's wonderful fun, though. I mean, you had the couples that don't hit it off, but then you've had the couples who actually walk down the aisle, haven't they?
Well, we've got another wedding, actually.
No.
With Sue and Alex, we had the first wedding. We've got another wedding in the new year. Yes. And you heard it here first on the Des O'Connor Show, February the 4th.
Are you going?
Of course.
You're not going to wear that hat again,
No,
are you?
no, that's what she said, actually. Don't wear that bloody hat, she said. You look like one of Ken Dodd's Diddy Man. No, I'm getting a new hat. In fact, I think we're going to have a poll. Or a poll.
Poll.
Whichever.
Depends what you're going to do with it.
Yes. You know, in the papers, you know, you out there. Yeah, please. Now, you out there are going to decide what I wear at this wedding.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's up to you.
Well, are you going to give them a selection of things they can choose from, or are you just going to say...
I'm going to wear different hats or nothing at all, and you are going to decide...
That'll do it. Go with a hat and nothing else.
Oh, please. Oh, no, I don't want to frighten the children, no. No, but you're going to decide what hat I shall wear, if any.
Is there a prize for this, or they just come to the show or something?
Oh, no, we never even thought of that. That's a good idea, Des. Maybe you can come to the wedding. Yeah. Because the wedding is going to be in Devon. Lovely. And they're golden oldies. They're a lovely
they're the
couple.
oldie people.
Yes. She's, yes, he's 70. And she's 71, so she's married a bit of a toy boy there. And it's going to be held in Devon, and they're going to have... The blind date they spent in Jersey, so they're going to have the honeymoon in Jersey, and that's all happening on February the 4th.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it's nice.
The engagement that went wrong, tell me about that.
Oh, God, don't. I'm trying to forget it.
Well, someone said, ask her about the engagement that went wrong.
Well, I was hoping you wouldn't, because it was in the early stages of surprise. And this young kid had written in saying, you know, he was very young. He was early 20s, and he said, I've been going out with my girlfriend for 18 months, and she loves me. This woman adores me. And I want to propose on surprise. And they never had much money, so we provided the engagement ring. We bought the engagement ring, and I was so excited because I thought, you know, it's been done a lot of times, a lot of times since. But I mean, in the early days, because Surprise has been going for nearly 11 years, on the show, full DJ he had on. We sent cameras to her house. She slammed the door first. What? Engagement? Closed the door, nothing. Oh, and we thought, oh, vapour time. Vapour time. But we got her there to the studio on a settee, a situation like this. And he went down on one knee and he said, darling, will you marry me? She said, no, I bloody won't, I won't. I was watching Coronation Street when that bloody And I said, well, it's a strange situation, a different situation, you know, in the, the privacy of your own home after Coronation Street. You probably would have said yes. She's, no, bloody wouldn't. So, no, that was it.
You're celebrating, what, 30 years at the top, hit records, shows, and you got a video through the years. And I've got a little clip up. I mean, you got to see Cilla here. You got Cilla, this was, I don't know how many years ago, but you were wonderful in this interview. So calm, so relaxed. Let's have a look at this.
I was a friend of a lot of the Liverpool groups who are professional now. And we used to have jokes and things, and I used to sing with them just for laughs, until one of the groups got interested in my singing. And I joined them for a time. They were the big three. But you know how girls are. I kept on leaving and joining groups until in the end I did, I packed up singing because there was nothing happening in Liverpool. And besides, there were no Brian Epsteins hanging about. But I still went to the clubs. Yeah. And these groups still asked me to get up to sing. So one night I did get up to sing in a club. And just so happened, Brian Epstein was in the audience.
Were you sort of putting on a little posh accent there?
Well, I was. I mean, you've got to remember that's 30 years ago. And when we came to London, I mean, accents were taboo. They used to read the news, the BBC News, radio news, in tuxedos. Can you believe that? They used to dress up for radio, where you could have turned up in your rollers and everything. And they used to dress up to read the news. So they couldn't understand a word I was talking about. And I used to put H's where there wasn't any. Oh, yes, hiya, yes. But that voice there is so virginal, wasn't it? Yes, very live. This dirty big fog on me, am I
You were back into the recording studios. Well, long break.
No, the thing is, yes, we used to go and have a 3-hour session of where we did an A-side, a B-side, and one for the album. Well, you must know that. So I found it a bit daunting.
All in bits and pieces? Now.
Yeah, yeah.
I know you being a performer, you want to go out and sing it and sell it as a song.
Well, we did this with all the duets. I mean, we did perform with the lovely Cliff Richard and the lovely band.
You really fancy Cliff Richard?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
I think you've got the warms for him.
I've got the hots, not the warms.